Nazarian, a name etched on buildings, found on numerous boards of directors, and synonymous with success.
Always, I say to my grandchildren, you want to have a good name.
The impact they have had has truly been felt around the world.
When you're honest, when you respect others, you support, you help without any condition, and they respect you people.
He's a man who builds fortunes from hard work and integrity.
Probably one of the most hardworking people that I've met.
Whose fearless ambition helped him rise up from poverty to become a captain of industry, never afraid to take a risk.
I cannot call risk because that's the only way we have to do it.
His achievements are many, a name associated with triumph. Younes Nazarian's story is unique. As a Persian Jew, he broke through many barriers. His visionary outlook on life led him to become a working-class hero whose hard-earned success was born out of a never-say-die spirit. It was his bold vision that saw the family through troubled times, through revolutions, losses, and daunting times of uncertainty.
In how my father talks about it, and that I think affected him in his future, growth and understanding, is that how you capture and get over your fears, and how fears could hold you back, or overcoming it can allow you to grow.
That spirit was formed in a South Tehran ghetto, where his single mother, known as Ima, worked hard to raise her two boys. Vicious anti-Semitism was status quo, and Younes had much to overcome.
He lost his father when he was 2 years old and raised in a very, very poor family. But he was always optimistic. Always he was someone that believed that tomorrow is better than today.
In 1949, he made his way to Israel, pretending to be an Iraqi refugee. He was smuggled out of Iran only a year after the State of Israel was born. He joined his brother in carving out a new life.
The immigrants arriving today come from different parts of the world. Many of them are young, and all of them share the belief that by working together they can make Israel into a strong nation.
He credits joining the army, where he served as a border police officer, for adding to his solid foundation in life.
He was a very good teacher for me.
As much as the brothers loved Israel, both Younes and Parviz saw newfound opportunities in Iran and set out to return to their country of birth to build multiple businesses. It was here he was to meet his future bride, Soraya.
The big success I have after returning from Iran is the 4 children and definitely lovely wife.
He was very different than among the Iranian guys in Iran. More respectable and open-minded, and he looks very much the ideal and good person for me. I was thinking that was very different and very kind of the person that I can enjoy to share my life with him.
With the stability he achieved through hard-earned financial success, Younes now had everything he dreamed of: a family of his own, a life built with Soraya. As the Nazarian name became synonymous with success, fate would once again intervene.
The Islamic Revolution toppled the Shah and brought Ayatollah Khomeini to power in 1979.
The tensions leading up to a revolution in Iran resulted in losing nearly everything they'd built, as the Nazarian family sought refuge first in Israel and then in America. From poverty and persecution to salvation found in 2 countries, Israel and America, to a name he built that's now synonymous with success. Younes Nazarian says his greatest joy now, sharing his success.
Very quickly became very clear to me that this really, in a way, is the chapter that he cares the most about. This is what he chose to leave behind, the legacy. And the character came through there too. It's, as we all know, very rare for men who come from abject poverty, not having a father, having really a difficult life story, to reach a point where in their lives where they feel that their generosity is really their legacy.
Ever the Builder, libraries and dance centers have been created. Their generosity to the underprivileged is renowned, and millions in grants have been given.
Dear Mr. and Mrs. Nazarian, your special focus on libraries is a clear statement of your desire to promote wisdom.
So important when you donate on condition and you make other people happy, make you happy.
So everything he does in Israel, for the thousands of students who receive scholarships from us, from all the after-school programs that we've supported in needy neighborhoods, all the libraries that we've built, he understands that that's not touching one life or two lives. It's really touching thousands and thousands and thousands of lives.
These honors have earned Nazarian honorary doctorates from the University of Haifa and Cal State University, Northridge.
In recognition of Mr. Nazarian's outstanding work to advance the arts and education, the Board of Trustees of the California State University and California State University, Northridge are proud to confer upon Mr. Nazarian the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters.
His stature is further recognized with a seat on multiple board of directors globally. A humble man by nature, Younes concedes that he takes great pride in two honors in particular. Among them, an invitation to the Israel torchlighting ceremony in Knesset. Younes was among 12 recipients invited to stand atop Mount Herzl in Jerusalem in 2009 to honor the solemn day of remembrance for Israelis fallen, a particularly memorable and rare honor for a non-Israeli native, an honor that speaks volumes to his commitment to the State of Israel. And just 2 years later, in 2011, Younes was awarded the Ellis Island Medal of Honor, among the nation's most prestigious awards.
His legacy of making sure that all of us, we work hard, have a good name, and making sure that share your blessing with others.
The depth of the love that this family has for one another, for the community, for friends, for extended family, for Israel, it's an unconditional love, and you feel that immediately when you walk through the doors.
The sense of responsibility that he had towards his mother, towards his brother, towards his nation is something that I admire so much, that at a very young age, everything that you did had meaning. You really dedicated your life towards building a family, supporting your family, and supporting Israel.
Being raised the way he was raised and having nothing to where we are today, and you have to swing for the fences sometimes. So I think that's what ultimately allows you to grow as a human being. And it's not just in business, it's in philanthropy, whether it's in your community, whether it's part of the political aspect. You have to dream big, and that's something he always instilled in all of us.